My eyes rested on Anne. She was sitting elegantly with a regality and flair. I jumped inside her and was surprised to see that her soul was dancing freely. However, the horrors she had lived through were in her mind. I sat down beside her. She had a look of composure, a look I have seen a few times before on women who have come to the end of the road and have had no choice but to take a new separate way. Her fingers that had in the past fidgeted nervously were now placed gently on her lap. Her mind was sharp and determination strong. The object of her past misery was sitting opposite her, staring coldly. I can't believe that I pushed you this far into a corner. I'm so sorry. I will do anything for you. Just name it. Give me a divorce and let me get on with my life. I can't do that. Silence fell as he fidgeted, trying to look miserable. She did not move, quite relaxed she was. I noticed a white light about her, and then I saw her twin soul. He was standing behind her with his arms all embracing. I had never seen this before, and now knew that today I was not a helper but a witness. No wonder she looked so beautiful. She was filled with a love very few humans have the ability to experience. Why do you hate me so much? He continued. I do not hate you. In fact, I have no feelings whatsoever for you. You are a stranger I endured for more than 20 years. You have so much to be thankful for. If it wasn't for me, you would be fat, lazy, and a meat-eater. No man could have lived more than 4 years with you. You were such a strong woman. Then he started rambling on about the house never being clean, she never perfect, her temper, and on and on. Sitting there with a quiet confidence, Anne knew that she had brought the position of a wife to new levels of perfection. It was time to move on. I will never let you have the children, he said with a new coldness. The children will stay with me, she said with a definite tone. I need them, he said. Need? What a strange word. I know you need them, for you have to have beings to control. You are a mental and emotional abuser. The children will stay with their mother. You must love me a little. When you look at our children, don't you see me? In all honesty, no. I see 3 individual human beings with traits unique to each one. I feel the same way about them as you. How could you possibly say that? You have had no input into our children through the pregnancies until recently, and have only shown an interest now because you can enjoy controlling and terrorizing them. They are part of me and will stay with me. I will fight every court in the land if necessary. So will I, he said, knowing that if he gets the children, he will also be able to hold on to Anne. I don't hate you, he concluded. Of course you don't hate. Normal human feelings are alien to you. Okay then, give me Alex. You can have the other 2. Anne did not lose her composure, and I marvelled at her wisdom. The children shall never be separated. They will always be together. Coolly, she said. What a terrible day it had been. The police had just left apologising to her for not being able to help. When will mental abuse be recognised for what it is, she wondered. How many times she had wished him to beat her up, for at least physical wounds can heal and get the sympathy they deserve. Mental and emotional abuse is silent, deep, and as painful as broken bones. No one but the victim can see it, hear it, feel it, and know it. There is no sense in us continuing this conversation. I will be filing for a divorce and custody of the children, she said steadily. Anne, I have the money and the power, he said tauntingly. You may have your power. However, I have a right to justice, and I will resurrect our past, all the stories if I have to, until I am standing naked in the town square and you are cowering under your desk. The choice is yours for a peaceful settlement or scandal and war. Anne's voice was calm through all their dialoguing. With that, he shrugged his shoulders and quietly left. As she heard the door close, she walked slowly to the sofa and lay down, her body suddenly trembling. She was beyond exhausted. I saw her twin lie down beside her and embrace her. Then she quietly drifted off into sleep. How blissfully exquisite, I thought. I knew how many trials they had both endured to reaching open hearts and finally finding each other. I could see a current of energy flowing from one to the other, with their souls entwined in synchronized beauty. I had watched, listened, and learned of a rare revelation of love. I am the breath you felt on your cheek when you thought you were alone. The force that taught you to be wise and to find harmony with nature. The air you breathe when life needs to be renewed to act courageously. The luck moment you never had. I am you, the love that did not exist.